and I'm gonna be talking on my new content of Rami Chan's no Pro野球分析news. So every Monday we're gonna be talking about baseball. And if you like this content, please make sure you leave your comment and also send your advice or what it needs to be done, or something that you wanna talk about it, you want me to talk about it, and I will consider those things. So in the meantime, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell. 3, 2, 1, Yorokonde gets! So for Yokohama DeNAベイスターズ, Miura Kantoku named Hamaguchi to be the starting pitcher in opening day against Sugano in Tokyo Dome. So Hamaguchi started the first inning, and it was a very, very rough outing for him. I mean, he gave up 3 walks. I mean, he gave up 3 runs. The first 6 hitters got on base, and it was very tough, giving up 3 runs against Sugano, pitching against Sugano. And usually Sugano gets better after he takes the lead. But even thought, for what I saw was that Sugano was not at his best timing as well. So they went the battle together. So but unfortunately Hamaguchi only pitched 3 innings, and he left the game after the 3rd inning, and Sugano stayed in the game. But DeNA Beis Stars came back and they tied the game. And Tanaka Chunta did a tremendous job with Yokohama DeNA Beis Stars after being with Tokyo Giants for a while, and now he got a couple hits. He got 3 hits. He got 6 RBIs. I mean, this guy did awesome, all right, for opening day. They came back and tied the game. So Mishima came in the 9th inning, and he gave up the home run, the sayonara home run to Kamei, which that's, Kamei is one of the best hitters when it comes to being in that kind of situation. I mean, he has hit 7 sayonara home runs in his career, and this guy is very dangerous when it comes to, those kind of situations like that, and he has done it against us before. So I'm not surprised. But he did it against Mishima, one of the best pitchers in the league. So that happens. There's nothing, they could have done in that kind of situation. So actually, the first 3 games of this series, even though the Yokohama DeNA Beis Stars lost the 2 games and 1 game was tied, they got 30 hits, and of course that's not easy to do against the Tokyo Giants. 13 runs, 30 hits, so that's pretty good. Unfortunately, they couldn't produce at the time what they needed to, but that's part of the game. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. That's what the game is, all right. And now Tokyo Giants, they got 19 runs and they got 23 hits, 19 runs in three games. I mean, you're talking about 6 runs per game, and that is tough to be a team like that with that kind of pitchers that the Tokyo Giants have. So even though the Yokohama DeNA Beis Stars lost the first 2 games and they have 1 tie game, and they did okay. I think they got 30 hits, they got 13 runs. That is not bad at all. They just need to put it together now. The pitchers, the hitters, put it together for next week, and so they can win some games at Yokohama Stadium. So they will be facing the Tokyo Yakult Swallows, who lost the first 3 games as well, and I think that they will have a chance to win maybe 2 out of 3 in that series right there. Now, the Tokyo Giants winning the first 2 games of the season and 1 game tie, that was really, really good. And now you got Kajitani coming from Yokohama DeNA Beis Stars to Yomiuri Giants, and the first hit he hit is a man home run. So, wow, unbelievable, right? What impact. And then in the last game, losing by 1 run, 1-0 game in the 8th inning, running on scoring position, second base, he hits a timely hit. So he tied the game. So in 3 games, he got 2 hits, but he got 5 RBIs in those 3 games. So he did an amazing job with the first 3 games of the season. So now moving to the other stadium, Yakult Swallows and Hanshin Tigers. The Hanshin Tigers swept Yakult Swallows 3 games, and everything they have for this year. They showed that the Hanshin Tigers is coming strong this year. They have everything they need to win the championship, and I think that they're the favorite to win the championship this year. I mean, they have good pitching, they have good power, they have good speed, they have veteran players, they have a little bit of a young players, rookie guys that also are making a big impact at this point, and I think they're showing it right now. Also, the key here with the Hanshin Tigers is that Martez and Sams are already playing in the team, and most of the Gaikokujin guys are not here in Japan yet. But once those guys come back, all the teams will look better. But at this point, Hanshin Tigers have Martez and also Sams playing, and makes the lineup very strong at this point. So I think that's an advantage the Hanshin Tigers have, especially the first month of the season. It's gonna be. I think that they're gonna be in the first place for a while, especially the first month of the season. Now with Yakult Swallows, they lost the first 3 games. Now they're gonna move to Yokohama Stadium next week, where Yokohama Stadium it's gonna be opening day in Yokohama Stadium, and 0-3 and 0-2. It's gonna be a good battle there at Yokohama Stadium. So it's gonna be a really good matchup in Yokohama Stadium. Now moving to Hiroshima. Moving to the other stadium, Hiroshima Carp and also Chunichi Dragons. While the first game, it was really good game. Chunichi Dragons came back and took the game from Hiroshima Carp, and the next day they lost 4-1, and then they tied 0-0. So 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie game. I think that Chunichi Dragons is playing really good as well. Biziero is also with the team. He's one of the best hitters in the league as well. So they have a very good team. Of course, the other Gaikokujin guys are not there yet. They're not going to be able to pitch yet, but they have a very strong team. Hiroshima Carp as well. They have a couple Gaikokujin guys there, but it's going to take a little bit long for these guys to get adjusted to Japanese baseball. So it's going to be a good matchup. The first week, the first 3 days of the season were really good. So looking forward for next week. And if you like this content, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell. 3, 2, 1, Yorokonde! Gets!